Hey y'all, it's a lot of mouth TV and I'm back at it again with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because y'all know I got a lot of stuff to say and y'all know y'all like the way I say it, real rough and raw. So y'all, today I want to come on here and discuss 3 videos and tie them together about colorism. So we all know that colorism doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers in the way we speak, react, or even stay silent. I've been seeing some clips go viral lately that all connect to the same thing. How deeply we've been conditioned to seek dark skin as something to tolerate, not something to love out loud. So let's
So
talk
now I'm gonna
about it.
speak on colorism and how it has affected me. From my childhood to my current day. I was born in '93. So I grew up in the '90s and I grew up in the early 2000s. Where being a dark skinned boy or girl was low key. I ain't gonna say frowned upon, but we got a lot of us can attribute to being bullied. Getting called blackie and getting called an oil spill, getting told that I don't want to play tag with you at night because you gonna win, stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, it did have an effect on my later years because I did not know nothing was wrong with being dark skinned until I got to my formative years, which was middle school, high school. Prior to that, my mother is a chocolate, beautiful woman. So at birth, I loved my skin color. I didn't think anything was wrong with it. Like Lauren Hill till this day is my crush. I would choose Lauren Hill over any woman in America, straight up. That's how enamored I was with being a chocolate, darker man. So, in middle school, once these standards of beauty and you start seeing how the world and the society pushes this color barrier, you really like, I'm like, wow, like, I really started to have a disdain for my own skin color until I read this book called The Color Complex, and it spoke on the doll theory, and it spoke on basically skin politics and how what I'm saying, being dark and being black was associated with low key evil. And I was like, wow, like this is how they view a particular skin color. I'm like, well, it has to be something great about this if they are hating on it or they don't like it, because people don't just hate stuff for no reason. It has to be because it's beautiful. And that's what shaped where I'm at right now. And I can tell you this from the bottom of my heart. If you ain't in the spectrum of brown to dark brown to midnight black, I don't want you. Point blank, period. If it's a group of women, my eyes naturally go to the darkest woman in the crew. I want my woman to be brown or black as fuck. Excuse my language, black as all ever. That's just how I get down. And I love all shades and hues of melanin in all women, period. But I want my woman to be just like this or darker. Or I don't care. If you brown, you can get down. But I would prefer her to be more on the deeper melanated side because I want to have babies that are as dark as midnight, straight up. That's my goal. When I look at a woman, the first thing I look at is her skin tone. That matters to me. I'm sorry, I'm just enamored with who I am and what I want to produce into this world. And I want black babies. My daughter is a chocolate little thing. My baby is a chocolate little thing. And her mother, that was one of the things that attracted me to her mother. Besides her sweet personality and her being a good person, I said, I ain't gonna lie, to her flat out. I'm gonna definitely get one out of you. We go get her. I'm gonna have a chocolate baby by you. I said that and I meant that. One of my good friends, but nonetheless, this message is to say this for black men and black women, man, love your skin tone, love it, love it, love it, because I promise you ain't nothing better than a melanated man.
That's real because when you're raised by a proud dark skinned mama, you don't know you're less than until you step outside and people start making fun of what they don't understand. But the part that really got me, he said he wants a dark skinned woman and dark skinned kids. That's how you turn pain into pride. That's unlearning in
Because I
real
don't post her.
time.
You I don't need the validation.
Right.
There's something like, man, mother my child would go back and forth and butt heads on, but I don't care I don't need no one to like the picture. I don't need no one to tell me so cute, looks just like you, twin. I don't need that. I see her. I can look at her and see that we look alike. I don't need you to tell me. I don't need you to tell me her outfit's
And
nice.
I don't need the world to know.
And I don't give a I don't care. I'm not trying to make a TikTok dancing with her. Like, by the way, that's completely fine if that's what you're into, but my kid didn't ask for that.
Right.
I'm not going to make her a celebrity. She didn't ask for it.
Right.
You know, because I know the power I have. I know if I did it, I know what she'd be. And she didn't ask for it. She didn't ask that every time she go ice cream, someone asking for a picture, recording her, filming her. You know, I like the fact that she can go out with my sister or with my grandma and like they're not noticed. You know, if I put her on the internet and make her a star, people gonna stop her and always want pictures, and she's a kid. She
Let her be a kid.
If she get up and say like, "Daddy, let's make a TikTok and whatever," we're gonna do it then.
Right.
If that's what you want to do.
Right.
But I'm not gonna choose that path for you. I chose this path. She didn't choose this path.
You're not on child support. How did you convince your child's mother not to put you on child support?
She said a number that was healthy. Because I thought the child support probably would have had a crazier number, but I said a good number that she was cool with.
Yeah.
But
you want more kids?
I might as well be on child support, goddamn.
You want more kids?
Yeah, I want 5.
5?
Yeah.
Lil Yachty never said it was about skin tone, but it was given something. I mean, with a known preference for light-skinned women, saying he didn't want to show his daughter because people said she looked like him. Notice he kept putting emphasis on, I don't want anyone saying she looks like me, blah, blah, blah. What does that mean when you're a dark-skinned man? Why would that make you uncomfortable? It's the quiet shame, the subtle internalized bias. Even if he didn't mean it like that, it speaks to a pattern.
Shit. Like, look-wise or like what?
Yeah.
Look-wise? Normally, I like just brown-skinned and dark-skinned girls for
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you like dark skin girls?
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, I'm always with like dark-skinned girls. I just learned that about myself.
That's good.
But, nah, what's your
People
type?
don't normally like, you know.
You with dark-skinned girls, right?
I mean, they do.
No, my niggas don't like dark-skinned girls. Like, some niggas I hang around, they don't like them. I got cousins that don't like black girls at all. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But no, like some people like they like dark skin girls, but like they prefer like a lighter skin girl.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. So what would you consider yourself?
Brown.
Brown skin?
And then we got Cenat girlfriend literally shocked, y'all. Like mouth wide open shocked that one of her guy friends said he prefers dark-skinned women. People were dragging her, but pause, because honestly, she wasn't wrong. She didn't react like that to be shady. I feel like she reacted like that because she used to hearing the opposite. Let's be real. Look at who she hang around. Because for so long, a lot of black girls grew up hearing, you're cute for a dark-skinned girl. Hearing silence or straight up rejection. That's the real conversation. Why is it still shocking when a black man openly loves dark-skinned women? Why is dark skin treated like a secret or an exception or a compromise? These viral moments all point to the same sickness. The way we've been taught to see light as the standard and dark as something to explain, defend, or hide. It's not weird to be shocked. What's weird is that we still live in a world where dark skin doesn't get the automatic praise it deserves. What's weird is that loving your own reflection, Lil Yachty, or your daughters isn't instinctual for some of us. But that can change. Dark skin doesn't need validation. It needs celebration, especially from us.